Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is part two of my probably recap of all the projects that I worked on over the winter. I haven't had a chance to document or film, so I thought I'd just bring in the projects and just do a little show and tell on what I've been working on. So this year, if I haven't mentioned, I adopted a laser cutter in my FabLab and some 3D printing. So I had to come up with a whole bunch of new projects for my curriculum. This is all high school stuff, but obviously you could probably dumb it down to elementary school, no problem. Maybe instead of X-Acto knives, you use scissors, and obviously lower your expectations for grade 3, grade 4, grade 5 on doing stuff like this. So to train myself how to use my laser cutter, I had to learn how to use some software. So the software choice is an open source software that I've been using called Inkscape, very easy to find. And it's one of those softwares that is absolutely huge, but all you have to really learn how to use is just how to draw basic shapes and hand draw things with the mouse. And the fun thing about Inkscape is you actually can import an image of whatever you're doing and trace it, and then delete the image, and you have your vector drawing that you can send to the laser cutter afterwards. If you do not have a laser cutter, all you have to do is get an X-Acto knife. It's not a big deal. You could do all these projects by hand. So going on, this is my little animal farm right here. So I love going to those souvenir shops here in Canada, really, and you have those wooden puzzles, 3D puzzles that you can make animals out of. So that's the inspiration for this. So I made a bear, okay, with his big hind legs and his smaller front legs, and it's just a silhouette for the middle, and then you cut a slit in the body and cut a slit in the legs, and you just place them together. So they actually have to do some math for this to make sure that the slit is not too big, not too wide, not too long, so the legs actually fit properly, and don't make the legs too short, or don't make the legs too wide, or too long, that sort of thing. So there's a little bit of forethought in this, in terms of design. So slightly much more complicated with the antlers, and I had to figure out scale of the antlers and the legs and that sort of thing. So I thought this was a great experiment. A bit of an advanced project. I wouldn't do this. I would do this in grade 10, 11, type, because the structure of the legs are quite difficult. But the good thing about it is both legs, the front and back, for this particular one, are exactly the same. So you just have to cut it out twice and then design what the body is going to look like. Obviously, you can go to Google Image and get the basic format or basic silhouette of any of these animals and either trace that on Inkscape or draw it yourself. In much bigger scale is my crane or bird. This one is excellent because it teaches you balance. The goal, obviously, is to make sure that this bird stands up on its own. So you got to get the weight right. So you got to make sure the head is proper weight to the tail feather, so it doesn't tip backwards, that sort of thing. Or obviously you can make a stand for it, that sort of thing. So this one, I actually just used an X-Acto knife for starts, and so you could just trace this out on some cardboard and cut it out. And then you can get creative and use colored construction paper or Bristol board and get some color onto your bird for its tail feathers and head and that sort of thing. So Thank you very much. So this has been part 2. I'll get to part 3 in a minute, and I hope this was fantastic for some inspiration for your future projects. So stay tuned, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much.